It's been absolutely forever. But good news, I am working on getting a better camera. I had to get rid of I had an iPhone 7 Plus, and Sprint was charging me way too much. I was paying $360 for two phone lines because me and my fiance, oh, yeah, I'm engaged. Me and my fiance have a phone plan together, and we were using Sprint, and they decided to upcharge us way too much. Way too much. So, and it was just because we were put on a family plan. My original payment was like $160, which is totally fine. But $360, where'd that extra 100 come from? He even had just an iPhone 7. He didn't have like no giant, he didn't have some giant phone. And I'm like, I'm just so confused as to why they did that. But anyway, life has been really good. But I wanted to come on here and ask you guys what you wanted to see from me. Because once I start filming, sorry about how shaky it is, I'm holding my camera and moving. I wanted to ask you guys what you think I should, do. Like what you guys want to see from me. Do you want me to sing? Do you want me to do makeup? Because I just got a whole slew of new makeup. I just got a bunch of new makeup. If you wanted to see that, or like even just me talking, what do you guys want to see? Because I'll do whatever y'all want. I'm more in the interest of making people happy than being a bad person in a way. Or like making people unhappy. I like making people happy. That's my goal in life, is to make people happy and to make people feel okay. And like I said before, I've said this 1,000 times, it feels like it, but I have my email address in the top of the in my like description, and I'll put it in the description box below this video as well. If you guys need anything at all, email me. I will talk to you if you guys are feeling like you're in a bad place, if things are happening. Suicide is not the answer. Killing yourself is not the answer. I've tried it, I've been there, and it doesn't work. It genuinely doesn't. And I don't know. Now I'm so happy now. I've never been this happy, and it's been the best year or more of my life, because we've been together for a little over a year now, and it does get better. It really, really does. Life gets so much better if you just take it by take it by the knockers and pull it along with you. You can control your life. You can control what happens, pretty much. You can't control certain circumstances, and I understand that. But the way that I've learned is the way that you react to situations depends on, like, it makes you either even more upset or it makes you feel okay, and just things are going to happen. The way you react to things is very important. If you learn to react calmly and rationally during situations, you're more able to handle it, and your mind and your anxiety doesn't overload, because that's what was happening to me. My anxiety and my depression was overloading because of the way I was reacting to certain situations. So I was freaking out and I was panicking for things that I didn't need to do that for. Like if I lost something, if I couldn't find something, and I know that anxiety comes on at any point in time, and that's why I hate saying it, but I do take anxiety medication, and I do take depression medication. I take medication, but it helps. A lot of people say that it doesn't help, but it's really just basically what anxiety medication and depression medication does is there's a wall in front of you, and that's the anxiety and the depression. And that medication makes a little hole just big enough to where you can continue, you can push through it. You can break it down and you can get through it. You can break down that base and the roots of that depression and anxiety. It's going to be hard, and there's going to be continual walls that are going to happen, and there's going to be things that happen in your life that you're not happy about and that aren't good, but you can work through it. All you need to do is just keep trying. Never give up. Because once you give up, then it just gets worse. And I tried giving up. Trust me, I tried giving up. It's not a good situation. No, it's definitely not a good situation. It's something that is one of the worst things that's ever happened to me. When I gave up, it was like the world crumbled around me, and I couldn't put it back together. And I needed to leave. I needed to leave the house that I was in, the situation that I was in. And once I did, once I pushed myself, once I forced myself to get through it and get over the hill that I was going through, my life literally, it felt like, it feels like it became rainbows and sunshine. And I know that that's not like, it's not, I don't know. It doesn't sound feasible for someone who went through everything that I have and has dealt with all the crap that I have. It's not, it doesn't sound like it should happen, but it does, and it did. My life is literally the best ever. I'm so happy, I can't even explain it. It's the best thing in the world. I can't even explain it. I'm so, and I know I keep saying it and repeating it, but I can't explain it. Just look at that. I can't, I'm just so, I'm genuinely so happy. And I know that you guys can be too. If you guys, and going back to earlier, if you guys send me an email, I will not say a word to anybody else. This is confidence, confidant. I'm basically like your confidant. No matter what you say to me, no matter what you tell me, I will not speak of it to anybody. It is a conversation between you and me, and I will never break that law. It's like a law to me. It's in a way, it's kind of like HIPAA, which is the Privacy Act for patients. If you sign the HIPAA form, every psychologist signs a HIPAA form so that they don't tell anybody else about what's going on in your life, because your life is your privacy. And I know y'all probably have seen the commercials for Love, Simon. It's basically exactly like that. It's your choice whether or not you tell people. It shouldn't be somebody else's. It's not fair to you guys when somebody else either outs you or tells your secret, something that you confided in them privately, and they just go and tell people. That's not fair. That's not fair to you guys. It's completely unfair. And I know I don't know you guys personally, but I like to think that I want to know you guys personally. I don't want to be a YouTuber who just doesn't speak to their subscribers, because it's not, that just makes me feel like they're self-centered in a way. But at the same time, I understand a lot of the YouTubers, the really big ones, they can't talk to everybody, but when they can, they do. And I think that's something that I want to be like that. But in a way, I want to be able to talk to everybody. I don't want to be that YouTuber who doesn't talk to everybody. I want to reach out to people. And if I see an email from you guys, I get a lot of emails every day. And sometimes they get lost in the slew of hundreds of emails that I get. I do whenever, and I don't have the time to check it all that often. Everything's really busy and chaotic here. My mom and I are trying to plan the wedding and everything, and it's just like so much. And I will, if my fiance wants to come on the channel, I will. He will be very welcome here, and I'm sure you guys would all probably want to see him. But again, just I will be there for you guys if you need it, and when I see it, I swear it. I promise you guys. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go. I got some stuff I gotta do in preparation, so I will talk to you guys later.